What is up, everybody? It's okay, and Merry Christmas Eve. Yes, sir, it is Christmas Eve, and today we'll be finishing off our series of reacting to the predicting top 100 NBA players of the next season. This is going to be part 3, and I really hope you're all having a great Christmas Eve. And yeah, let's just quickly get into this. 30 at Russell Westbrook. I definitely don't think he'll be as good as he is in Houston. Even though he'll get way more options with the ball, but Bradley Beal is still there, and he is regressing. He's on a worse team. I mean, I've seen a lot of people say they can make the 7th seed. I've seen a lot of people say that they're not going to make the playoffs at all. Honestly, he's not going to get a championship in his career. I sense it. Unless he goes to retire at a contending team. I feel like unless Wizards quickly bring in that third star either in free agency this offseason or just trade for it and get a big 3, but they're not going anywhere. I feel like Bradley Beal might even leave soon if the future isn't bright for Washington. I mean, I don't even know what they're trying to do. Are they trying to contend, or are they trying to just flat out rebuild and get like a top pick in the draft? Because if they do make the playoffs, they're not a lottery team. If they don't, I mean they are. So it really just depends on which direction they want to go. 29 and Jrue Holiday. Okay. This is way too high for Jrue Holiday. I don't think he's going to make an All-Star. I think he's going to play a lot better, but I still don't think he's going to be an All-Star. Russell Westbrook, Kyrie, even Jaylen Brown, I think they're going to be way better than him. So I think he should be in top 35 max. 28 in Ja Morant. Wait, first of all, Ja got that new hairstyle, man. And that looks sick. Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't think, I think Zion would improve. Maybe not as much as Ja, this season, maybe in the future, but yeah, I agree. I think if Ja's at 28, then Zion could definitely be top 30. But that's just my opinion. Even though I think a lot of people agree with me. 27, Jamal Murray. What do I need to say, man? Obviously, he was performing like a superstar in the last playoffs. And even though they didn't go anywhere, they definitely proved that they belong. And sometimes I feel like they're better than the Clippers, which they are in the playoffs. But, yeah, I definitely think he's going to be a superstar in the next 3 seasons. I really have my hopes on him. I think that he might even be an All-Star this season. I think that he will be an All-Star this season. I definitely agree with this. Chris Middleton at 26. I think it's okay. I don't think it's that low. I think maybe he could be top. I think he could be a little bit lower. But then again, Kyrie is just snubbed out of top 25. He should definitely be in top 25 in my opinion. Maybe even top 20 or top 15. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to hate on that selection. Chris Middleton, sure. I mean, he's great, but in the playoffs, even though he led his team to a victory, his team just wasn't there. And honestly, I feel like the Bucks are going to be worse this season. 25! My favorite player of all time, Kyle Lowry. Okay, first of all, the person who wrote this article, they really had their high hopes on Kyle. Because a lot of people will say he's going to regress. Maybe not by much, but I definitely think he's going to progress. He's just getting better with age, a lot better. 25. I still think he's going to be very dominant. Just look at the game with the Heat. He's playing better than ever before. So, yeah, it's probably Kyrie is. I mean, Kyrie, in a lot of people's opinion, is Kyrie way better than Kyle Lowry. I'm trying not to be biased, but he's my favorite player of all time, so I'm not gonna compliment on that. But I definitely like where he's at. And yeah, I trust in him that he'll be top 25. 24 and Donovan Mitchell. Okay, I agree. He's averaging 20 off his rookie season, and he's just been better since. Even though they lost that playoff series, I still think he's gonna continue improving. I think he's gonna be like top 4 seed in the West, and I have my high hopes for him. Rudy Gobert at 23. Okay, Rudy Gobert got paid, man. He got paid. But, I mean, I think top 30 is okay, but like 20, 30, it's arguable. He's a top 30 center in the league right now. He's probably, like, better than Bam. But I don't think he's top 23. I just don't. Like, I think he's top 30, like I said again. There's no way he's better than Kyrie. I keep on saying it, but it's just so bugging me. Yeah, I think he should be top 30. 20, Chris Paul. I mean, yeah, he's playing for a way better team. Actually, not way better. He's playing for a better team. The chemistry is going to be there. He doesn't show signs of regressing just yet. I think he could be like 1 or 2 spots lower, but overall, I agree. I think CP would be great this year. 21, Bradley Beal. Okay. There might be a bit high. I feel like Russell Westbrook is going to lead the team, and he certainly needs to work out his. Bradley Beal certainly needs to work out his defensive issues, but overall, I think he would be great. This might be a tiny bit low, considering he didn't even make an All-Star game last season. Trae Young at 20. Okay. Yeah, I see it. Him. I think he just needs to work out his defensive issues, and he's an absolute superstar. There's not much to say. 19, my man Pascal Siakam, spicy. Now, I admit, I did give a lot of hate on him after his terrible playoff performance, but, and I do believe that he'll have a breakout year this season, but he wasn't playing that well in the bubble. I think he'll get a lot better once the season starts. Raptors or today. Yeah. I think I agree with this actually. I do think that he'll be a lot better. Yeah. Karl-Anthony Towns at 18, sure. I agree. I think I wouldn't say he's a lot higher, considering he's not improving that much. But yeah, I agree. Bam at 17. I don't think he's going to turn into that superstar yet. I think he'd be top 20. Maybe, I think, I think Trae Young would be better than Bam, honestly. But yeah, overall, sure. Paul George at 16. Okay. By the game last night, he was playing great, but then again, when playoff P starts, your hopes on him go down a lot, and I don't know. I feel like 16 is a bit high. Maybe not that high. You know what? I agree with this. I think it's good. Devin Booker at 15. Okay. They really have their hopes on him. By the way they're ranking these, I feel like they're gonna put like if they make like a prediction power ranking for Bleacher Report, I feel like they're gonna put him in the Suns in like top 5 in the West. And I think they can be, but yeah. Devin Booker, I think Devin Booker is a bit high, honestly. I think he should be top 20 or top 25. Um, his defense certainly needs to work out, even though his team was playing absolutely phenomenal in the playoffs. Still, I don't think he's not just there yet. Ben Simmons at 14. Okay. I don't really have much to say about it. Again, I don't know if he's high or low, because by the way he was performing last season, he definitely isn't. But, I mean, some people could say he can take a big jump. Some people say he'll only be slightly better. So, it all depends on what you think. I don't really know what to think, personally. Joel Embiid at 13. Okay, yeah. Really nothing to say. Jimmy Butler at 12. Yeah, I agree with this. But I love me some Jimmy Butler. I said that multiple times. But him in the finals, he absolutely just carried his team to 6. Honestly, after the first 2 games, I thought they were going to sweat. But they didn't. And they took it to 6. So I personally have my hopes in Jimmy Butler. I don't think he's going to reach the finals this year just because of how competitive the East is. But still, I really hope he plays well. Jason Tatum at 11. The Boston Celtics weren't looking great in the preseason, and I wouldn't say he's better than before, but I agree. I think he'll take a big jump. KD at 10. Honestly, I think that's a bit low. Like, he was playing absolutely dominant. He didn't show any signs of injury. His torn ACL didn't look like it mattered at all. I think he should be like top 5. Dame at 9. Okay. I don't think he's that much of an impact to his team right now. I really hope he is, with just how hard he works. But I agree. I don't think he should be over KD, though. Just saying. Even though KD, I mean, I guess I see the reasoning behind it. He got Kyrie. He's not going to get as much chances, but still, I think KD is going to be better. 80 at 80. Okay. Some people say he's a second best player behind LeBron, but maybe he could be in top 5. 8 might seem a little low. Jokic at 7. Okay. I think this is high, honestly. I think he's gonna be like a top 15, top 10 player, but he's definitely not better than Anthony Davis. Gonna be better than Anthony Davis or KD. I think he's gonna improve, but just not enough to beat those superstars. Let's see why they're saying this. The book on Nikola Jokic no longer includes a chapter explaining why he deserves to be mentioned among the league's elite. His spot within the mega star clique is debatable, but his actual superstardom is so far beyond argument, it's how reflexive. Yeah, okay. Steph Curry at 6. Listen, I'm a huge fan of Steph. I just love his how happy he is and how good he is. I think that him personally, he'll be good. But I just think that the people around him wouldn't be good. And so his team just wouldn't perform that well. And I think it carried him down a bit. I feel like once the Warriors aren't going to win the championship this year. Like, no one says that. I feel like that after Clay heals, I think that they can only try to win a championship one more season for after this one, and after that they really need to start rebuilding because they're already getting old. Steph and Clay, yeah. Steph is turning 33 next year, so 5 at Kawhi. Okay. Let's see. To that end, while the Los Angeles Clippers' second-round postseason collapse is worthy of the concern it wrought, Kawhi Leonard's place on the NBA's mountaintop is no less secure. The NBA number of players more valuable than him is concurrently arguable, but can be counted on one hand. Yeah, he's definitely a top 5 player. I loved him on the Raptors, but he had to leave. Luckily, he declined his player option, so if he does want to come back to Toronto and win another championship, hello, Kawhi. I hope you're watching this. Yeah, I think he'd be welcome. Harden at 4. That's way too hot, man. He is one of the best scorers in the league. Probably, maybe even the best or behind Giannis. But he just can't play together with teammates, and I think that's, even though that's not in his game, it affects your game. So, I think he should be in top 10, but definitely not at 4. I think that's high. Luka at 3, yeah, the Luka hype is just continuing to going on, and I even agree with it. I think he's just, the only thing I'm worried about is that when he gets older, he's kind of slow, you know? So, I mean, that's going to be a problem. And his moves aren't fast either. So, even though he can use his body, but when he can't, then he's kind of stuck. But right now, that's not anything to worry about. It's Giannis and LeBron now. Giannis had 2 and LeBron had 1. Giannis, yeah, I agree. There's not much to say. He's just so dominant in the paint. I don't think he's going to lead his team to a championship, but I think him personally is just going to play well. I don't even think he's going to win MVP this season, honestly. And lastly, LeBron at 1. You really can't see any regression in him. I feel like he could play for until 40 and he can get you 50 on any given night. So, really not much to say here. He's the GOAT, the best player in the NBA right now. So that is going to be from me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this series, and I love making these videos. I keep on saying these, but it's just such a blast. Please subscribe. Editing takes a long time, and I really put my work into it to make these videos, so I would love it if you gave it a like and subscribe. Merry Christmas Eve again, and yeah, see you tomorrow.